Every bear market, there's at least one major crypto that outperforms and outpaces the overall market. During the last bear market, Chainlink and their token Link was an example of this, hitting new all-time highs in the summer of 2019, just as Bitcoin and the rest of the market was defrosting from a crypto winter. For now, it seems like Quant, or QNT, may be the Chainlink of this bear market. Already during this bear market, Quant has shown it can go up and to the right when the rest of the market is in an overall downtrend. QNT is riding high on strong fundamentals and news throughout the crypto winter. The Quant team has some lofty goals to revolutionize the entire crypto industry by claiming to be the first operating system built for blockchains. Today, we're going to look into the Quant project, their innovative Overledger technology, and the token that will operate it all, QNT. Ethereum is the largest smart contract platform, hosting over $200 billion in market cap. But Ethereum only connects applications to applications that are running on the same blockchain. Quant is planning to not just have applications connected on the same blockchain, but also have applications that are interoperable and connected across different blockchains. Quant's Overledger technology will be used as a gateway for the different blockchains to connect and communicate on the Quant network. Quant's Overledger technology will be used as a gateway for the different blockchains to connect and communicate on the Quant network. Overledger is able to accomplish this by creating multiple layers that each perform specific tasks, ensuring a scalable and interoperable network. The different layers are responsible for everything from transactions, messaging, and storage to filtering out and ordering on the Quant network. By simply holding a certain amount of QNT tokens for a 12-month lockup period, developers and businesses are able to utilize Overledger to build blockchain-agnostic maps running on and between any blockchain. With simple APIs, Quant is hoping to not just create an easy way to write code that can be interoperable between blockchains, but connect the existing world to the blockchain, starting with a focus on cross-border banking and payments. Quant is also working on many industry-specific blockchain-based solutions for industries such as healthcare, insurance, and supply chain, and I'm sure many more. The Quant team has future plans on launching these solutions as a software as a service. Even with a focus on connecting the non-crypto world to blockchain infrastructure, they're still working on developing tirelessly on their goals in different sectors of the crypto market, from DeFi to NFTs. When researching what crypto projects to invest your hard-earned fiat into, one of the key pillars of your research should be the total max supply of the token and the overall tokenomics of the project. For QNT, the total token supply is a very bullish piece of their tokenomics pie, boasting a max token supply of just over 14 million, with over 12 million QNT in circulation. With such a low total supply, it will not take a huge increase in QNT's already $1 billion market cap to see it rocket to the moon, potentially. Out of the 14 million total QNT tokens, 9.9 million were sold in the public ICO. 2.6 million were reserved by Quant for the continued development of the project, and about 1.9 million QNT were reserved for the founders and advisors of the project. From a tokenomics perspective, QNT is a very strong project, but let's keep peeling that onion and take a look at the team behind Quant. Working in the healthcare industry gave Gilbert Verdian a unique perspective when it comes to the importance of interoperability and inspired him to be one of the founders of Quant. In healthcare, many times patient records are not easily accessible between different hospitals or doctors' offices, which is what inspired Gilbert to come up with the first OS built for blockchains while attempting to solve the interoperability dilemma that has plagued the industry. Now, Gilbert's no young pup, serving as the Quant CEO and brings over 20 years of industry experience, previously working as the Chief Information Security Officer for Vocalink, which is a MasterCard company prior to founding Quant. Gilbert isn't the only great talent at Quant, as they have a strong team with years of experience in the technology and finance fields. However, they do operate more as a centralized entity with a board of directors compared to other more decentralized crypto projects. Though honestly, when it comes to establishing higher adoption among corporations in finance and medical industries, a more centralized blockchain approach is likely going to inspire more trust initially, as decentralized options will likely have to be grown into down the road. Baby steps. QNT has had a lot of positive social sentiment, specifically in the last couple of months. This is evident, especially after the news came out that the Quant team was helping to build financial infrastructure through the use of distributed ledger technology in Latin America by aiding the LAC chain. We see the strong sentiment in QNT social metrics as well, with a 32% increase in social engagements and 18% increase in social mentions over the last 7 days at the time of this video. Having almost 100,000 Twitter followers is also impressive, with how relatively new the QNT community and project is compared to other crypto OGs. If the price continues to outpace the rest of the market and the fundamentals remain strong, you can bet your bottom Satoshi the sentiment will remain strong for QNT. This past summer was more of a crypto winter for the overall market, with most tokens bouncing inside tight ranges and remaining sideways. Meanwhile, Quant was hanging out at the beach heading towards a 100% increase over the summer. If you time the most recent bear market bottom of QNT and already have that sweet 100% ROI, just remember it is still 75% away from its fall 2021 all-time high of around $400. More recently, the price has seen a downward action with about 6% loss on the monthly chart. However, the price appears to be showing strong support in the $100 range. Having a low token supply is a very bullish indicator for the long-term price of the QNT token, sitting as the number 42 overall crypto by market cap with a $1.2 billion market cap makes that indicator just a little bit more bullish. By reaching a market cap similar to Avalanche's current market cap of $5.9 billion would increase the price per QNT to an all-new high of around $450. And in a Moonboy scenario, if Quant saw a market cap similar to Cardano at $16 billion, we would be looking at about $1,250 per QNT token. I believe that due to the nature of the Quant business model, companies accumulating QNT for their license to build applications with their tool sets means they are less likely to move in and out of positions as speculators and more likely to hold long term. Keep that in mind moving forward. The QNT token is an ERC20 token generating around $30 million in daily volume on the Ethereum blockchain. Wallets holding QNT for less than a year represent 68% of all QNT holders. However, 48% of those wallets are currently in profit. And one on-chain metric that stuck out to me and can signify some whale games is that large holders account for almost 70% of the QNT supply. Big companies. Exchange inflows and outflows have remained relatively even in the last 7 days at the time of this writing. The on-chain metrics don't give us a lot of direction for QNT's short-term price movement, so let's move on and learn how to scoop up some QNT. Being a reputable top 100 crypto project makes QNT an easy token to acquire, and it's available on essentially every major exchange like Binance, Coinbase, KuCoin, and Kraken. Being an ERC20 token means you can choose to hold your QNT in an ERC20 compatible wallet. My browser-based wallet of choice for ERC20 tokens is MetaMask, but QNT can also be stored in cold storage wallets such as Ledger. Having an ERC20 compatible wallet gives you a lot of freedom and also allows you to pick some QNT on Uniswap with wrapped Ethereum as the underlying asset. With no real competitor in the blockchain OS space, there are some chinks in the QNT armor. One of the biggest detractors that is pointed out by pundits is the Quant network holding over 2 million QNT, which they can sell or trade at any time, leading to potential price volatility. Being highly centralized is not the only other issue brought up as negatives against Quant, and some people have issues with the Quant network charging annual license fees to customers and businesses to use their Overledger technology, though this practice is common. What gaming engine doesn't charge a monthly or annual license for the use of their kits, but also in many cases royalties on sales over a certain amount per year? I don't see the team behind Quant doing any funny business with their over 2 million QNT tokens, jeopardizing their goals and ruining relationships in the process, but anything is possible. No one likes paying to use things. That is part of the foundation of Web3, and the fees allow Quant to continue building and developing their interoperable network. In summary, it appears that Quant is building key relationships in all industries, both centralized and decentralized, that stand to gain a great deal of benefit from the Overledger kit. And while my initial opinion of QNT from a speculative perspective is one of low hype, due to what appears to be the potential for turning $100 plus entry price into perhaps as high as $1,000, given the cycles and historic price action, the grand picture is much larger, given the fact that the current transition into the fourth industrial revolution will soon see the traditional stock and asset markets tokenized, and thus creating ever more needs for an interoperable application and vehicles from which to deal with things. I personally don't own any QNT yet, but I definitely plan to soon, and I will be averaging into QNT at some point in 2023 with more follow-up content as we continue to move forward based on the engagement of this video. If there's a need, I'll provide a solution. Thanks for joining me, and until next time, crow your coins, and I'll see you again soon.